pops up when I get it.
No, I gotta. Hold on. It takes me a second to use my fingers to get down the volume.
Okay, we're gonna go public.
What are you gonna call this one?
Live stream. Lucky 15.
Is it 14 or 15?
15. I just checked.
You did?
Yep.
Are we counting the one that we didn't post?
I did it as a take 2. 14 was take 2.
So, did you count take 1? Did you count take 1?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Are we live?
I don't know.
I don't know neither.
Oh, you didn't tell me.
Let's see if we're live. It says we're live.
Yeah.
Hello, people. Anybody here?
I'm here.
I know you are. Is anybody else here?
No, just wait a few.
I know.
Whoa, there you go. Hi, John.
How you doing, John?
Hi, James. And a couple ladies.
How you doing, James?
And my volume.
How you doing, Jess? And
list.
Jess. There's Xtine. Bridget. How we doing, people? Trying out different audio. Trying it on a laptop. Trying StreamYards. Trying a little bit of everything. So this is going to be, it's not going to be a long live stream. It's only going to be probably about half an hour. But I just wanted to try this out, see how it's going to work, see if it works for us.
How does he look?
Yeah. How bad do I look? How bad does Marie look compared to when we do it with
oh, please, they're here for you.
With our phone and how the audio sounds. So if anybody can help us with that, that would be great.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just curious how everything is. But how's everybody doing today? How's it all going? Picture is darker. Okay.
All our lights are the same.
Yeah, all of our lights are the same.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll have to adjust the camera. The reason I want to do this is because Wednesday. Spoiler for Wednesday. Wednesday at 9 p.m. Me and Marie are going to be on Mid-Level Media's channel.
You can't read my phone.
For
it's so tiny.
A collector's corner. So instead of filming on my phone, I thought it would be broadcasting on my phone. I thought it would be a lot easier to do it on a laptop.
I glanced and I happened to see a comment and I smiled. It was James's comment.
Yeah.
You'll see it. You'll read it.
So I wanted to see how all of that was and how everything looks on this. If it looks a little bit better, if it looks a little bit worse, compared to my phone. So I wanted to try this out. Like I said, this is the first time I'm ever trying StreamYard. I've had it downloaded for probably like 6 months, but I've never ever used it. Because usually with our live streams, we don't have guests on. We don't have anybody else on the channel on our live streams. So there was never any reason to use StreamYard. We could just broadcast live from our phone. But I decided I wanted to try this out just for the sole purpose of how the audio and the video was, just so on our live stream, when we do it with Mid-Level on Wednesday, I just wanted to see if there was echoing. But if there was echoing. Yeah, and how everything was. So y'all look good. Beauty and the Beast. You know it.
Richard thinks you're very sexy.
Yeah.
I'm cute too.
Lewis Switcher. Hey, Joe. Where is my bushwhacked? I know he's talking about that bushwhack. Sooner or later, it's coming. It's probably going to be right around the same time as SLC Punk. Vinny Conrad, do you pick up physical media every week? Not every week. But I do pick up stuff. If you wait 1 minute, I'll even, because again, with live streams, I spoil stuff.
Is that the one we were watching?
One of them.
I'd like to go back to watching one of them. Let me entertain you.
But we
currently stopped our programming to
Yeah,
give you
but
this
like
entertainment.
this week I have the Ghostbusters Ultimate set that came out. Mine is in fine shape. I know people had problems with the lighting. Some people had problems with the wrong discs or the discs that were kind of messed up. But this one, mine is fine. We watched Afterlife last night. We just finished the first Ghostbusters, and we're on Ghostbusters 2 right now.
It's a clear slipcase.
Yeah. And then the other thing that came from Amazon was Slumber Party Massacre that
magically appeared when I ordered a sweatshirt and an item for our son.
Yeah, I ordered a sweatshirt for myself. That was fleece because this week it's supposed to be in the single digits here. So I was like, I'm buying a fleece hoodie.
Wasn't that last week?
It was last week.
Wasn't that the week before?
Same thing. Yeah. But somehow this fell into the box with my hoodie. I don't know what happened, but I had to pick it up. So
yeah, you're like, just put it in the cart and I'll order it.
Yeah.
And then at the last minute.
Do I pick stuff up every week? No. But
do we look at stuff every other day? Yes.
Yeah.
Do we look at stuff every day? Probably.
Mm-hmm. There's mid-level media. Like I said,
Vinegar Syndrome sale starts soon, by the way.
Well, the Vinegar Syndrome sale started yesterday for all their erotica for Valentine's Day.
I ordered my shirt, and it should be in today through Creeperama.
Yeah, there's a shirt coming today. But as mid-level's on there, he says looking good. Like I said, I wanted to try.
Good. How's our color? Do I look even whiter?
Yeah, like I said, I wanted to try
you can move.
Using StreamYard from our laptop and for both of us being on the screen and talking because both of us are going to be on mid-levels.
3 of us. He's in the room.
Yeah, and mid-level we're all going to be on his channel on Wednesday. So like I said, I wanted to try this from here to see if there was any echoing or anything like that so we can hear back and forth and not both of us wearing headphones because I did, just in case, I bought a dual splitter to run 2 sets of headphones off of my phone if I have to, but I wanted to try something different. It's Kaylee Daly. What's up, guys? How you doing? Saying hi to mid-level.
I like how people say hi to each other.
Yeah.
We didn't announce this because we didn't want to announce it and then it glitch and we look even more ridiculous.
Yeah.
Than we actually do.
Like I said, when we wasn't planning a live stream today. This was a last minute. When I talked to...
it was a pop-on, pop-in.
Yeah, when Ken messaged me a couple of days ago about being on the Collector's Corner on his channel, and he wanted Marie as well, I'm like, well, let me finally wipe the dust off of StreamYard and try that because, like I said, I've never tried it. I watched a tutorial on YouTube once almost a year ago, and I'm like, I'll try it. I downloaded it, and I never tried it. Because, like I said, we never have guests on our live streams. And then I wanted to try it on a laptop to see how that looks compared to our phones. That, depending on how this live stream went, depends on how I'm going to do it on Wednesday. So I wanted to try new things and see what works. Always got to try to innovate and try to make things a little bit better. Do you have the 2016 Ghostbuster Answer the Call on 4K UHD? Yes, I do. Hold on.
Wait one moment, please. That's what these are for. It's fun getting stuff. We watched Ghostbusters Afterlife last night. Spoiler. It was really good. Like everybody says, probably. It is really good. I don't want to say anything about it. Just go watch it.
Yeah, but I have it right here. I have the 4K because, as everybody knows, I collect Blu-ray 3D. And this 4K comes with the Blu-ray 3D. So I have to have the physical of this movie. Did I like this movie? No. The extended edition is a lot better. It's a lot better to watch. When you watch the theatrical, it's very...
No, I haven't seen this one yet.
Shaky. It's not as good. But, like I said, I know Mid-Level Media wanted this set. And he was bummed that it completely sold out everywhere. But that set is beautiful.
You would think that they would want to put more out to get more money. So maybe it'll pop out again.
Yeah, maybe. You know, right now
with
with
the Halloween steelbooks with the leaves.
Yeah, the way it is right now, just with the pandemic and the way everything happened with shipping, and there's so many issues with bad disc and disc replacement and bad packaging and wrong discs in packaging.
We wanted to pre-open ours for that reason, to check.
You know, right now, sometimes when you go into stores, like recently when the Schneider cut of Justice League steelbooks came out and other steelbooks, only so many of them came into stores, and then almost a month later, the stores blew up, and all of those ones that were going for like $250 on eBay, you could find them again in stores, and that's when I got my Justice League steelbook. But, you know, sometimes right now you really have to, it's hard to find that balance, because sometimes you don't want to spend, like that set was $100.
Sometimes it's hard. Sorry. Sometimes it's hard to find the movies. We walk into our Best Buy and we go, they're hiding the movies. And he goes, yeah, they are hiding the movies. And then we hear it on Mid-Level's channel. They're hiding the movies in the back behind TVs and stuff.
Yeah.
Same here in Massachusetts.
Our Best Buy, they have a whole wall of...
It's a cardboard wall.
Of TVs. And then behind it, you see a sign that pops up. And if you don't look up, you don't see the movies and media. But behind all the TVs is where they keep pretty much all the movies that you can't even find them.
It's like a 4.5 foot high wall, at least.
Yeah. Audio's improved.
Oh, okay.
But Xtine says the video looks a little bit darker. So I'm going to have to try to adjust the brightness levels on the camera. So I'll have to do that after the stream.
Sounds like we're in the movie room with you, says Xtine. We're sitting in front of the Xmas shelf. Oh,
I like that Xmas shelf. I was there. I saw it in person.
I'll be watching some Christmas in July because we have a few extra Christmas movies.
Yeah. But it was, like I said, I just wanted to try this out, see how everything is working, see how this works, and see, like I said, how just everything looks. And at the same time, I decided we're going to do a live stream. We didn't do one in January. We had with
surprises. Yeah,
with the surprises that we got getting sick and
other nasty stuff.
Yeah, just January was a bad month for both of us without going into detail.
There was one good thing.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't there?
Yeah, there was, but we still had it was a train wreck of a month.
It was.
So, you know, even video wise, usually I show almost
so many years ago on a day in January I was born.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But usually in the month of January we usually show like 80 to 100 titles a month on our videos. We filmed so many so little videos this month that I haven't even shown my end of the month January pickups for Instagram. But I think I only have like 30 titles that I showed. I have boxes and boxes upon boxes over here of pickups that we've had, but I still haven't even shown them yet.
I got 25 movies for the month of January that didn't make the shelf.
Yeah, tonight.
I could have almost watched a movie a day.
Yeah.
I watched at least, oh my goodness, 50 something, close to 60 movies at least.
Yeah. That's the one thing that we did a lot of was
a little bit long of a
going
video.
through the boxes of our It Doesn't Make the Shelf stuff, of stuff that she wanted to watch, stuff that we both had interest in watching.
I put a little dent in it.
Yeah, we put a little bit of a dent in those. So tonight we're going to be filming an It Doesn't Make the Shelf video for January. We have an unboxing video that we're going to film with a huge. I'll show it to you on the bed. You're going to see a mess a little bit, but you can see this huge box on the bed right there of something that Movie Hunter sent us. Well, let me phrase that. He didn't send it to us. I bought it from him.
He sent me the locker for my birthday.
Yeah, he sent
the Wonder Years.
Yeah, it was a birthday. It was a Christmas gift, Christmas/birthday. But that was something that he had that he was selling, and I picked it up for him because I just had to have it.
You're sitting on Lola.
Nope. Are you going to pick up Matrix 4 movie collection? Probably not. I'm probably just going to pick up Matrix 4. I have the digibook of the first Matrix, and then I have a triple feature that has all 3 movies. The second and the third movie, I'm not the biggest fan of.
I haven't seen them.
So, yeah, you did.
I haven't seen them all. I've seen most of them.
Yeah, but
I don't remember some of them.
the fourth one, when it comes out, I'll buy that one, but I can't see buying that whole set just because the second and the third movie I'm not the biggest fan of. So we'll see how that goes. Xtine, only 30? For me, that's not a lot. You know, like
what, for it didn't make the shelf?
No, 30 for like what I picked up for the what I showed for the month.
Oh yeah, well, when you usually pick up 124.
Yeah. Last year I was picking up, I averaged 100 titles a month that I picked up. Well, let me phrase that I was able to show on camera. But yeah, I just when she dropped it, I watched her. If anybody hasn't seen it, Xtine Featurette, great YouTube channel. She just did on top of her review, she just did what she picked up for the quarter. That was in probably like the last 4 months, and all of her Christmas gifts that Lewis gave her with the theme, because Lewis likes themes. Mm-hmm. But she had a lot of great stuff that she showed. But yeah, what she picks up in a quarter, I pick up in a couple of weeks.
Frankenstein box.
Don't spoil nothing. Well, don't make let people watch the video.
That was only one that I liked.
I know.
Go watch the video.
I know, but
I was just
check out the video.
A taste.
Andrew says, just came in to say hi. I was going to see the new Kingsman movie. I want to check that one out. I actually enjoy the Kingsman films, so that's something I will definitely be picking up. Are you running out of physical media space?
No, we can always adapt and build more.
Well, right now we have enough room on the shelves for like 10 movies. But every month, depending on what I buy, I go through the collection, and movies that made the shelf back in the day that were kind of teetering on the shelf of staying, I go through the collection and I start pulling them. They
fall off, you mean?
Yeah. I pretty much pull them out and go, I haven't seen this in a while. I don't see myself rewatching it. It's going to go. Like, perfect example. I'm not saying right now, but like the movie Why Him? Dan Aykroyd movie. It was funny. I'm not a big comedy guy.
I don't think I've seen it.
But something like that, I would probably one day get rid of in the collection, just because there's other movies that I have that I will watch before I ever watch that one again.
And there's movies that I like that he won't touch.
Yeah.
And there's movie that he likes that I won't touch again, but I at least watch them once.
Yeah. But the collection is always moving around. When we come down to the point that I can't see myself pulling anything off the shelf, then we'll have to adapt and figure out a way to build new shelves in here.
Like waiting with an early what's that kid's name?
Yeah, right now what we did recently was last month. Oh, yeah, this is a movie.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, this is a movie that I loved, Waiting.
It's okay.
But Marie wasn't the biggest fan of it. I thought it was so funny. But one of the things that we just did, and usually I always say it right after our movie room tour, usually the day after or a couple of days later, I always change something. And that was one of the things that we changed pretty much. The last year I built new shelves the day after the movie room tour, small shelves on the wall to put steel books and different things to free up space. This year a week after the movie room tour, I put up a flat screen in Gary's room, Gary's playroom. If anybody saw my movie room tour, I put our flat screen in there for him. And then I bought.
Did we have it up before the tour?
No. I did it a week later. And then I bought a full media shelf for him, took all the movies that he had in the living room, and
now he can pick Halloween, Christmas, and whatever he likes all year.
And then the shelf that we had in the movie room that had all of his movies, that is empty right now. So what I'm going to do with that shelf is going to be 100% all It's going to be all my Hallmark Christmas movies because I have so many of them, just to make room in my Christmas section. Because as I told people recently, my Christmas section is full. That I actually have my end of the month pickup shelf that I use. The bottom has Christmas. So right now I'm taking all the Hallmark out and it's going into a designated section. So like I said, we're constantly trying to move things around over here.
We never put stacks on the floor.
No, we never do that.
Cleaning and sorting and putting them back on the shelf.
Jersey Geek says, hi, Joe and Marie.
Oh, hi.
Vinny says, do you still buy DVDs? Yes. There's some movies that never came out on Blu-ray or 4K. Certain movies, I'm not a video file that I have to have everything in 4K or Blu-ray. If it's something that's high action, high CGI,
Alita-ish.
Yeah, Alita-ish, Avenger-ish. I want it in the best format I can find it. But a movie like
Bambi would be nice.
Yeah. A movie like, perfect example.
I watched it last month.
I'll give you this one. View from the Top with Gwyneth Paltrow.
Fun movie.
It's a fun movie. I really enjoy it. Would I ever buy this on Blu-ray? No. I can't see. This is something I'll never upgrade in my collection if they ever came out with it again. It's just, I leave it as is. Another one that
Did
people...
they come out with the Blu-ray on that?
No, not that I know of.
I'd probably watch it again.
This is something that came out... This is something that came out on Blu-ray. What? This is something that came...
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
This is something that came out on Blu-ray. I've never upgraded it. I've seen the movie, but I still have a brand new factory sealed DVD of The Vampire in Brooklyn that it's been in my collection probably 7 years. I can't see upgrading because I can't even get around to even watching the DVD of it with, the collection that I have.
Reasonable.
So, certain movies, if I really like it, like, if people watched my video today, movies like Hardball, a couple other ones, Overboard, those are movies that I've been wanting to watch recently.
13 going on 30, I already watched twice at least.
Yeah, but certain movies I want to upgrade. So it's like, oh, I want to watch Hardball. They came out with a Blu-ray. I want the Blu-ray. Certain times it's like, oh, I want to watch View from the Top. Did they have a Blu-ray for it? If they did, I'd be like, nah, I can watch it on DVD. I don't see myself upgrading. If I go to the store, it's rare if I buy a DVD, but I still do buy DVD. Some movies, like I said, a lot of the Hallmark Christmas that we buy, no Hallmark movie comes out on Blu-ray. They're all DVDs. So sometimes I do it that way, depending on...
Most of them are.
Yeah.
There are some on Blu-rays, of course.
Yeah. Joey Baseball, hey guys. Didn't know you were live. We, like I said, we wasn't planning on going live. We just wanted to try out StreamYard, and we wanted to try out, actually doing a live stream from a laptop instead of our phone, just because I said earlier, me and Marie are going to be on Mid-Level's channel on Wednesday. So I just wanted to see if there was different audio compared to on my phone, because with both of us on there, we both have to hear. And I can't just, if I was doing it myself, I would just do it on my phone and put on my headphones so I can hear Mid-Level. But my hearing is bad from playing drums for so long and owning motorcycles. My ears are not the greatest. So because of that, I rather do it on a laptop where I can hear. And I just wanted to make sure there was no echoing or anything like that, and how the audio and the video was, to see if I was going to do it this route or use a splitter on my phone to run 2 sets of headphones. So right now we just wanted to try that out. What's the most amount of money you have ever wasted in a short amount of time? Not necessarily media, but anything I blew. Thought $1,500 in 1 week buying drugs for my ex-girlfriend.
I'm sorry.
That's a waste of money.
Yeah. Anyway, Geriatric Geeks here.
Yeah. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I would have to think about that one. Geriatric Geek says, hey, Joe and Marie. Great to see you guys. Nice to see you too, Bill. Video Game Movie Dome. Hi, Joe and Marie. Just sent 2 boxes. I sent 175 movies to Pam. So if anybody wants to buy some of my collection, it's at Pam's right now. Check
your Instagram, Pam, because one movie that wasn't supposed to go in there might be in there because we can't find it and we have the slipcover for it.
I'll text you later on, Pam.
And he didn't want to open the boxes; it was already labeled.
Yeah, so I'll talk to you later about that.
It's one Blu-ray.
Yeah. You're missing out on some awesome Eddie Murphy and Wes Craven soundtracks. Amazing. Mm-hmm. True. Do you like to blind buy? I used to blind buy.
Dollar Tree blind buy.
I bought a lot of Dollar Trees off of blind buy.
Now we're in the store and we're like, Dollar Tree, is that you?
A lot of movies I blind buy, to me, I never read synopses. I never read the back. I never look at any of that stuff. If the artwork sells me, sometimes the company that releases it, or if it just looks intriguing just from the screen caps on the back, I'll buy it. I like to go into movies completely blind. I don't like to know anything about them. So do I blind buy? Yes, a lot. Why? I get rid of so many titles. Right now, between our closet, what I just shipped to Pam, and what we have here, I probably have 1,000 movies sitting that are out of the collection. What some people's collections are is probably what I have in movies that I'm pulling out of this collection.
Or half of that.
Yeah. Or, just to make room for new stuff. Because
and that's okay. Always collect what you like and what you want.
Yeah.
If you want, 3 copies of the same movie because you like that movie, that's fine.
Yeah.
If you want a variety of just this thing, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's cool to see different ones because you can go to someone's YouTube channel and say, that's just for that, or that's just for, Steelbooks or whatever.
I literally just bought Vampire in Brooklyn yesterday. Crazy coincidence they showed a random title. Yeah, it's a great movie. I said
it's still wrapped.
Well, I haven't seen it since cable.
I haven't gotten around to it.
Are you upgrading to 4Ks? We buy 4Ks. I have a lot of 4Ks. Like I said, I just bought this that's in 4K. Mm-hmm. But I don't, again, certain movies I upgrade. Ghostbusters, I still have the Digibook on Blu-ray. I'm going to keep that, but I'm going to keep the 4K as well.
Speaking of which.
But certain movies, again, I don't upgrade everything into 4K. It depends on how good the movie is. I just bought
finish watching that. Speaking of which.
I just did the Punisher Steelbook 4K as well. Mm-hmm. But we're going to be heading out shortly. But I wanted to stop in real quick. Mm-hmm. This was just a trial run. And, it wasn't going to be as long as our usual live streams. Probably not next weekend, but the weekend after, we're going to come back and do another live stream that will actually go around an hour and 15. But today was just a trial run because, like I said, we're going to be on Mid-Level Media's channel on Wednesday at 9:00. So, like I said, I wanted to try 2 different ways of doing live streams, see what works best. Audio, video, live, phone versus laptop, StreamYard versus just using regular YouTube, and see how everything worked out. So, I'll stay on for 3 more minutes. Is that good? Mm-hmm. We'll do 3 minutes, and then after that, we're going to go. Gotcha. No worries. All right, Pam. Jakota Brew, blind buys are great. Yeah, I found so many great movies through blind buys. Back in the day, the reason I do a lot of blind buys is back in the day, if anybody's my age or older, I would say.
What about or younger?
I would say older.
Oh,
if you're over like 35, I would say back in the day when you bought CDs, I'm in the mindset of when I bought a band that I liked and I opened up the CD, I used to listen to the CD or the cassette, depending on your age. And you used to go back to the special thanks and you would say, I'm thinking this band, I'm thinking this band, I'm thinking this band. And a lot of bands and music I got into was from those special thanks on the back of the CDs or cassettes or even albums. So I do the same thing with movies. A lot of times I watch a movie. If I like the movie, I like the director, I like the people that are in it, I'll, start, looking at different things. That's how I became like a big, Italian giallo fan. And I got really big into German films and a lot of, Chinese and Japanese horror, just from constantly, reading things and looking at things and, just what other people suggest to me of what I like or what other people like. I'm like, oh, let me try it out. So I'm the type of person that I'm willing to blind buy something. If somebody says, this is really good, this is something that you would probably like. If I respect that person's opinion, like Down to Movie, me and him talk a lot about movies. He knows what I like. I know kind of what he likes. Sometimes we try to push each other's boundaries on what we would pick for each other. Sometimes it's a hit or miss, but we're always willing to give that shot out. But like I said, we're gonna cut it out right here.
Yep.
I appreciate everybody stopping by, letting me know any feedback about how all this looked and sounded. A lot of people said it sounded really good. Xtine said the audio, the video was a little dark. Maybe I'll mess with my lights a little bit, try to adjust the camera
You mean
settings
lower and blind me more?
And blind you more, and try
Just
to
pull this forward. Maybe that'll.
Yeah,
Can you pull it forward now?
No, we'll do it later. I'll mess around with it. I'll put it on private. Try it. But I appreciate everybody stopping by for this little bit, and
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Happy Saturday.
But see you later, guys.
All day.
2 weeks, we'll be back. Do another great, better live stream. But thanks a lot, guys. Bye.
Bye.
End broadcast.